Okay, welcome back, y'all. So, I did. I had to do my rituals, but now I'm back. Okay, there was a ritual that I mentioned for the 8-8 portal, Lionsgate portal. We offered the fingernail clippings, all the things that Mother Gaia required of us: fingernail clippings, hair from your combs, brushes, saliva, menstrual blood. I did a pyrite crystal. Um, and what I did was I got something like earthy, maybe like a paper towel. You could use a cloth, something that's not contaminated with chemicals, something that doesn't have bleach or anything in it. But I ended up using a paper towel, and I put oil on it, olive oil, because I didn't know if it had chemicals in it or not. But I got my fingernail clippings, toenail clippings, my saliva. What else did I have? I had my hair trimmings. I had menstrual blood, and I took the paper towel and I put the pyrite crystal on top of it. And of course, I dug a hole in the ground, in which I should have done that before, because my intentions was to bury it at 808, and speak my invocation, words of affirmation, and all that stuff over it. And another thing that I did, because after I did everything, y'all, that bowl of water where we did that ritual in that 101 lesson, I used that water. Once I put the pile of, dirt back over the hole, that crystal on top, I used that water to pour over that hole. So that's an idea. So this portal is open up until the 12th. So if that's just an idea, just giving y'all something to just inspire y'all, and to just be creative when it comes down to, your rituals and honoring the earth. So I had to come back because I wanted to do a tarot interrogation for the lesson of what you speak, you summons. So I did get one card. I got the Queen of Wands in reverse, okay? Because I wanted to know what words were the collective speaking. What words were the collective speaking that shaped their reality? And this is what unconscious or intentional phrase did you release into the atmosphere that shaped your current path? That's a better way to put it. So for that Queen of Wands to come out in reverse, y'all, that's this carries a frequency of, because this is a leader. She's a leader, and she's on fire. She's the lion. But in reverse, she's weak. She's a follower, and she shrinks herself. Comparison, downplays her worth. Okay, I got a video that just uploaded to my channel. Hopefully it's that Aquarius one. She said words like, I'm not ready, I can't do that, I'll never be like them. And it creates a stagnant currency around her auric field. So instead of fueling her fire, because she's the Queen of Fire, she pours water over it. Like I pour water over that, my ritual, my burial of my offerings. So instead of stepping into leadership, instead of stepping into control, you fall into follower energy. So when you step into that energy, there's the danger of repeatedly throwing yourself back in a circle, a cycle. And it makes your your field, your auric field, mirror back timidity. So very timid, and it creates missed opportunities. It ain't because that you're not capable, but it's because you've told your own fire to shh, not right now. Look, stay seated. We're not gonna do this right now. You know. So let's keep going. So the second card is, what timeline or outcome or spiritual consequence did my words activate? Yeah, the Ace of Wands. And that's in the beginning. So this is missed opportunities, though. With this Queen of Wands in reverse, anything that comes your way, any new thing, you can have, like, you can be full of ideas, and you can downplay yourself energetically with the Ace of Wands. And they good ideas too, y'all. Look at this lizard. This is a fire lizard. So the Most High is giving you guys gifts, good, like things that are to be used for such a time as this. And you sitting on it, you saying, no, I can't do it, just not right now. Missed opportunities. Y'all have had people that wanted to work with you, and because you don't believe in yourself with this Queen of Wands in reverse energy, you're just stuck, saying, I wish I could, or I would have. Mainly, I wish. So, number 3, what truth or affirmation must I now speak to realign with the divine plan? What truth must I now speak to realign with the divine plan? Okay. I see the Sun card at the bottom of the deck. 7 of Pentacles. The truth that you should speak now is you stepping into alignment. Having an understanding that, okay, I'm sowing seeds. What I sow, the seeds that I sow are good. Just speaking life to the seeds that you're planting. And I'm hearing now that some of y'all, you know, y'all plant seeds and then you look for a speedy harvest, but things take time. And that's what this 7 of Pentacles card is about. Because you got the gardener. He stays ready. He's watching over his field. So let's see. That's the redemption or the reversal energy. For what truth or affirmation must I now speak to realign with the divine plan? Everything that my hand touched turns into gold. That's the mission of the 7 of Pentacles energy. Okay. What the heck was that noise? I got my candle burning. Did y'all do the 888 ritual on Shavy Jane's channel? I did. That might have been what I heard. Let me see. I still got my candle burning. And I used a small candle because, see, I wanted to burn all the way out. Well, thank you. So, let's see. Let me shuffle again. Yeah, so like I was saying, this ritual for the Lionsgate, I pray that the collective take it serious. Because Leo is a serious energy. Any fixed sign energy is serious. You know, because it's anchored. Let's see. Extraordinary. There's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. You know what? Some of y'all are just so unique. The Most High, Mother and Father, has created y'all to just be beautiful. But until you see the beauty in what you have within you, you won't be able to walk in this extraordinary energy. It's like the Most High is saying, look, what I gave you was something that's going to uplift the community, uplift humanity. The whole when once you get through pouring your water out, because this is the age of Aquarius and this is the water barrier. Okay. Once you get through pouring out your water, your gifts, this is what the humanity is supposed to be feeling like. This is the energy that you're supposed to already be walking in. There's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. So honor your uniqueness. Individuality. Individuality. Every person has their own personalized study plan in this earth school. So what you have is for you. It ain't meant to be compared to other spiritualists. Okay, if you're a spiritualist, if you're a light worker or a healer, you can't compare your gift to theirs. Because how they move is how they move. They vibing on a whole different frequency. You are you. And you are standing in your own individuality. And you got to stand in it whole. Okay? But in order to do that, you got to have the courage. I'm thinking about the strength card. You got to have courage. It says, let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. Yeah, you know what to do. Take the steps. Because the Seven of Pentacles, this earth energy is grounding. So you're going to have to ground yourself. Okay? And pay attention to the sequences, the patterns, and things that unfold. So you can know when to hold them and when to fold them. You know, what belongs in your garden and what doesn't belong in your garden. So what else, Spirit? Let's see. I use a strong man. Let me use a strong man. What energy is blocking the collective? I'm not finished with this deck. That song is in my head. Somebody, somebody sung me one day. I don't know, maybe somebody got love on their mind. Alright. Hopelessness. They say I'm hopeless as a penny with a hole in it. Y'all remember that song? They say I'm no less, no less, no less, no less, no less. So this is energy that you got to come out of. And see, this is the realm of worth. How you view yourself. Your core wound is belief that healing is unavailable. So maybe somebody hurt you in love. And see, and that's what I'm saying. Everything starts with a thought. Be watchful of even the things that you think of. Be watchful, because this is a part of your garden too, your mind. Check yourself throughout the day. Why am I thinking about that? You know, start burning and releasing. You know, get you index paper. I got this deck from Shabby Zane. things to declare and decree. This is the declare and decree deck. And I got me some extra stuff that I wrote in here. And I shuffle, and the things that I need to burn and release, or the things that I need to heal. I got her healing deck as well. Afraid to be authentic self around others. I write this stuff like this on the index card as well. So, and I burn it and I release it. And I speak words of affirmation to replace that energy. So, believe that healing is unavailable. So, some of y'all are struggling with this hopeless energy, hopelessness. So, you've given up before the miracle. Some of y'all done been out there on the battlefield. Some of y'all done put all the money into the equipment that you needed. And, you just expecting like a speedy return on your investment. But things take time. And now you're hopeless. But the Most High is saying, no, you got to stick with it. Be patient. Ground yourself. Because what I gave you was something good. Okay? What I gave you was something beautiful. And you sitting out and you missing out on opportunities. Embrace the fact that you're your own individual. Gain the strength to have courage. Let hope be your rebellion. So this energy is, when you let hope be your rebellion, that's you reclaiming. That's faith reclaim. And that's actually setting a new timeline as well for yourself. So yeah. Just get that distorted Neptune energy, because that's what that is. Give it the boot. Give it a boot. Let's see what frequency can you vibrate on. Somebody. Let's see. Where's the... Bear with me, y'all. Let me see. Show me what the collective needs to know. Well, I'm just going to read this right here. It says, creating a high-frequency life. And this is the number 9. Some of y'all can be life path number 9s. Through fear of knowing who we really are, we step aside our own destiny, which leave us hungry and a famine of our own making. We end up living numb, passionless lives, disconnected from our soul's true purpose. But when you have the courage to shape your life from the essence of who you are, you ignite becoming truly alive. Instead of your Queen of Wands being in reverse, you ignite who you truly are. Because a true Queen of Wands, fearless, bold, beautiful, and accepts it. Not comparing herself to others. She's happy, joyous, positive, high vibrational. Don't mind taking the jump. Okay? Because she's trusting herself. She's trusting herself. Let me explain this Fool card to y'all. For some of y'all, some of y'all about to shake yourself and get yourself together. And you're about to step out on faith. But see, with this Fool card here, now the original tarot, the Fool just jumps off the clip. But see, he's holding on to the clip. And see, this is y'all currently or previous energy, okay? But some of you guys are gaining, this is the courage. Some of y'all are losing stuff, okay? Y'all done lost a home, a job, a car, family, friends, okay? But it don't matter because you know, because look at him sniffing his flower. You find safety in the thing that you're passionate about. This is the Ace of Pentacles right here. And you know that what you carry is pure because it's white. Some of y'all about to let this, you coming out of this is it the hangman? What is that, hang cliff energy? This cliffhanger energy. And you're going to let go. And you're not going to have a care in the world because he ain't got no care for real. The bag don't fade. But you think he care? He already had much in there. So yeah, y'all are on the edge. Okay, give me one more message for the collective. Let me see. Okay, this. It says, it probably is only the intuitive leap that will let us solve problems in this complex world. This is the major advantage of man over computer. Tom Peters and Robert Waterman. It probably is only the intuitive leap that will let us solve problems in this complex world. So being driven by your intuition. Use your intuition, y'all. When you're going out there, especially when you're working with other people and you're dealing with complex situations, use your intuition. Because that is the advantage that you can have. That's going to separate you from all the conflict, the dysfunction. That's how you stay ahead of the game. So some of y'all, you could have been, bitten by that complex energy. Things that was made difficult for you because you were in a state of just not knowing. It was some ignorance there pertaining to the laws of, a business. And so, and know too, that a problem is your chance to do your best. So I'm hearing, especially when I see this Sun card, make the best of any situation. Always see things from a different perspective. Always. Like I said, when the age of Aquarius. And one thing about Aquarius, because with Saturn being the ruling planet for Aquarius, the ancient ruling planet, I think the current one, the modern one is Uranus. But Saturn is the ancient ruling planet. You deal with hardships early. That's why Aquarius is so progressive. They know how to detach and become cold and not care. They know how to detach, but they're detaching to be forward thinking. And that's what you're going to have to do, see things from a different perspective. Because Aquarius holds the water. The water is the emotion. Aquarius don't like to feel. They have to stand outside of that, standing over it. Okay? Because they up high. Why? To see the thing from a different perspective. Because you got to be progressive. You can't stay stuck or stagnant. So give me more. You know what? I'm going to use this Wild Goddess Oracle. I hadn't used this in a while. Okay, I hear you, Spirit. What is the 12 laws of karma? Since I'm speaking of Saturn, I might as well pull a message out of the 12 laws of karma book. So what energy should the collective stand in to embrace their individuality, to embrace courage, and what's this other one? Beauty, extraordinary energy. I got the balancer and the guardian. Take time, and this is another number 9. Take time to become aware of and prepared for all contingencies by making your home base secure so you feel safe and protected. And then the balancer is soar beyond all limiting concepts and embrace your spiritual self in the place beyond female and male where we all truly are one energy. So this is still acknowledging the fact that, look, I'm an individual. I'm not going to compare myself to you. The balancer. I see this butterfly that represents transformation. And see, this is going to bring about the change that you need, okay, to gain the mental clarity to go forward. Because you gotta see it from a different perspective. You gotta have a change of mind. Regardless of what you see, what's in front of you, how much pain or hopelessness, okay, that you think you're dealing with, you still got to step into the energy of the balancer. Take time to become aware of and prepare for all contingencies by making your home base. So, being prepared for the unexpected things, moving differently, being strategic about a way, taking calculated steps, the guardian, being watchful, like I was saying, of the garden, being watchful. So what are they to burn and release? What are they to burn and release? We're going to do this burning and releasing ritual, y'all. Oh, shit, time. I got to get up out of here. Present in the moment. Okay, here you go. This is the one that you should burn and release. This is what you should write on an index paper. Get your cauldron or whatever, or a safe bowl, you know, and burn your declare and decree. Let me see. All self-doubt and disbelief in my potential are now cleared from my energy and spirit and in flesh. So I just heard say this 10 times. Say it 10 times. And that seals the ending, and it gives you a fresh start with that 0 and that 1. Say it 10 times. Write it. Burn it. Okay, I'm going to be obedient and go ahead and do this 12 laws of karma. Y'all, I did not realize what time it was. Let's see. All right, it says, the past repeats itself until you learn from it and take a new direction. And that's what I was saying earlier, by throwing yourself into another cycle, a karmic cycle. If you are not happy with your past, you need to learn from it to find a new way. Only then can you create a better future for yourself. Without the changes, nothing will change. Without the changes, nothing will change. So, isn't that what I was saying earlier? Change gives you a fresh path so that you can create a new future. And with that, you create a better version of yourself. Free yourself from the patterns of your past. Key takeaway: learn to change your actions. All right, y'all. So this is the follow up of the what you speak, you summons tarot interrogation card spread. And I just wanted to hit you guys with that. I was led to do that just to get into the creases and the crevices of the matter, okay? So I am unconventional Jack. That's it. That's what I got for y'all. So until next Friday for lesson 102, I'll see y'all then. I'm out.